Hello. Hello. Hello everyone, once again. My name is Davut. I'm part of the Bygone Dreams team, and today, that is tonight, we are going to play through the newly updated demo, which now consists of the first 3 levels of the full game and a few additional features that were added in comparison with the first demo released. So, without further ado, we will now start our playthrough. Yes. Here we have a few difficulties, normal and heroic. On heroic, we have, of course, harder enemies, but enemies are not just, let's say, bullet sponges, but they also have additional attacks and behaviors that they do not have in the normal version. But for sake of demonstration, and to not spoil how special abilities are, we are now playing on normal. Hardcore mode is an additional difficulty modifier which basically just turns the game into a one life mode. So you die once, you start over again.
Let me tell you a story.
Spirit child, your guilt encircles you like chains. I will free you from the memories that shackle you.
All-Mother, I do not mean to doubt you, but are you sure about him?
The child wields a gift he cannot yet understand.
Is it permanent?
His memories will return in time, the day he's ready to shoulder them once more. Alvar. You must shepherd him through his struggles and hardships. Be his guiding hand and protector in the battle to come. You are the only one who can help him. Farewell, warrior of old. Forgive me for placing this burden on you.
It will be my honor.
You saved me. You're Ilona.
Forgive me, but we have little time left. A nightmare threatens to consume me.
No!
This vessel is perishing. Only by finding my children, my precious guardians, can you stop this calamity. Oh, please.
Don't talk. Save your strength.
My dear Va.
Ilona?
Va.
So here we are. After that intro, we are now free to roam around. This here, everything you see and a lot more that you don't see is the hub area of the game, where you will be able to access well, all the other levels present. So this is the sort of central hub. An important thing to mention now is we got a lot of questions from our previous streams regarding jumping. No, jumping is not a mechanic in the game, though while pressing space or holding it, Va can run around. But yes, jumping is not a mechanic in the game.
I will find the Guardians. I promise.
So this is the first level, called Whispered Thicket. This level serves as a intro to all the basic mechanics of the game, which adds the first weapon, we have obtained our first weapon, first of many, and it's called Lyrics. So every weapon has two perks. So one triggers on hit, and the other triggers on the combo finish, so either a light or heavy combo finish. So for Lyrics, the chance on hit triggers the perk which spawns a resource restoring globules around the wielder, and on the combo finish, after the combo finishes, yes, it slightly increases the movement speed of the character, and it can stack up to 5 times. So this is the light combo, and this is the heavy combo. The player can mix and match light attacks with heavy attacks to figure out which is what is the best way, which has the highest DPS and so on. So yes, as I said, every weapon has a set of light and heavy attacks. Combining them allows you to perform powerful combos. And combos end in finishers, powerful attacks that cost additional resources but grant you weapon-specific buffs for a short period of time. All enemies are unique and have various reactions to different types of damage, so you can try to exploit their weakness in order to defeat them easier. But we'll go through that one by one. With the middle mouse button, the player is able to lock onto the enemy. The enemy now is stunned since his stun bar has decreased, and this is the globule that is spawned on hit. Now it restored the magic, but that is mana. Or on other times it can restore health. It's all really RNG. To go over the UI, here we have general settings, display settings, where the player can either choose the window type, screen resolution, language, graphic settings with additional settings, sound settings, lower it, cinematic volume, gameplay volume, ambient music, speech volume, input, keyboard bindings, and these are menus that we will go over later in the game. There is also as well loot in different chests. You will find numerous different items throughout the world. Most of them will drop from enemies, but many are found in chests. Usable items can be used through the inventory, or they can be bound to one of 4 quick use slots. So you can press I to access the inventory, like this. And this is one of the chests, and it will give us 2 essence of life and 1 essence of spirit. So essence of life is restores health, and spirit restores mana.
Intruder!
Wait, stop right there. Who are you?
We have some NPCs here. it's important to mention that certain enemies have certain resistances to certain damage. So their elemental strengths and weaknesses, and you should look at the number that's next to the damage counter. So a red arrow pointing down indicates that the enemy has resistance to the current damage applied to them, or if the arrow is green and pointing upwards, that means that they're weak to the current damage being applied to them. This is the block. So while blocking, you decrease the damage dealt by enemies. So like this. Or if you time the block correctly, you can counter the attack and drain their enemy stun bar. They miss now. So when you successfully counter an enemy attack, they will get slowed and weak and basically stun locked. Damage can be avoided by either dodging with space or blocking with F. Holding down space lets you sprint. And shielding will mitigate part of the damage received and will deplete your stamina instead. Upgrade your shield to further hone in improvement and improve its defensive capabilities. Now. So this one here is stunned. And now I've done a successful counter and they are weakened. So yeah, stagger and stagger immunity. Attacking and hitting a smaller enemy will interrupt their current attack. However, enemies will become temporarily immune to being staggered for a short period if they are attacked repeatedly. Additionally, some attacks are more powerful than others and thus cannot be interrupted, so the attacks with a red aura around them. And if you deplete an enemy's stamina, you stun them for a short period of time. They are unable to move and you can get in some easy damage. Pressing the middle mouse button while in the vicinity of an enemy will lock onto that enemy. This makes picking off targets much easier. Now here we have a different enemy, which is a ranged enemy. Then we have another chest here. And now we have gotten a throwable. So a glowing concoction, which is a blue volatile liquid and can be thrown to cause 40 fire damage to all targets hit. So we can assign it to a quick use button, for example, let's say 3. And now we can quickly, for example, like this. And as you see, the enemy is weak to fire and took additional damage to it. And of course, you can loot and craft. You can For example, here you can pick up plants, which are useful for crafting and all kinds of things. And you should make sure to keep an eye out for them, especially for any rare spawns.
Wait, stop! I'm looking for the Guardians! Ilona's in danger! Why would Ilona send me here? Will those butterflies really hurt?
Status effects, such as buffs, buffs, which are currently active, will be shown in the top left section of the screen, and debuffs will be displayed with a red background. Currently I have no buffs or debuffs, but soon that might change. See, I have now a debuff from this enemy, and it increases damage taken by the current amount displayed. And I should find some water globules to wash them. Perfect. Then we have a chest up here. We have gotten gotten two new consumables. So a simple gizmo, which increases physical defense by 10% for 30 seconds, and a nightmare shard, which increases nature defense by 10% for 30 seconds. So there are a lot of, really a whole plethora of consumables that correspond to different type, that either buff defense or offense, or give you, or some consumables you can throw, like the glowing concoction. There really is a wide variety of consumables that you can either find or craft yourself later in the game. Now I have to follow 3 mushrooms. And of course you can break blocks. And you are encouraged to do that, since, as you see, they drop items. Oh, you call us. I told him we should go the other way, but he never listens to me. It doesn't matter, you guys, we need to go tell Akaulis about him. Listen to me, I'm looking for the Guardians, it's urgent. Of course you are, why else would you be here? He's not very bright, is he? Definitely not. This is ridiculous, I'm wasting my time here. You need to make the journey yourself. Then maybe you'll reach Akaulis. Maybe? Well, what? Did you think just anyone can go to Akaulis? If the forest deems you worthy, it'll lead you to him. Ugh, okay, fine. Show me where I need to go. Take this. I have obtained a sun fruit, which is a small, smooth fruit, shimmers with different colors. Interesting. The path you seek through the cave is through the cave down the road you came. With this, you'll be able to find it. Good luck. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this. You look like you need all the help you can get. And we have obtained our first ranged weapon, which is the Nebula bow. And as it says, the bow is crafted from the remains of a shooting star. Let's put it to high. That should help the stream now. Ranged weapons can be aimed by holding down shift and shot with right and left mouse button. Charging your shots enhances the weapon's projectiles. Projectiles consume mana. So you can't really just spam ranged attacks. You have to be conservative with them. And this is a charge shot. And here is our first checkpoint. Are found throughout the world. If you interact with them, you will respawn in their vicinity should you fall in combat or reload the game. Also, checkpoints, activating a checkpoint replenishes all your health and mana. We got in some new consumables. And now this area is unlocked for us. So as you see here is our equipment. So the first row is for melee weapons, the second is for ranged weapons, and the third one is for armor, which you will also find throughout the world, similar to weapons and ranged weapons. And on the right hand side here you have your stats. So a lot of stats indicating your health, mana, stamina, which will change depending on the items you wear, the consumables you consume, and so on. So you can mix and match to create your perfect build. I'd rather eliminate the lower tier enemies so I can focus on the stronger guy up there. Puzzles. There are numerous puzzles blocking your way throughout the world. Think carefully, find the proper solution in order to advance. So now we're going to encounter our first puzzle. Ooh, there's an enemy here. We're going to encounter our first puzzle, which will be located up here. There will be a lot more puzzles in the rest of the game, basically almost in every level. And they challenge the player, well, on a different spectrum apart from combat. So, as we already mentioned, you can parry if you shield in the right moment by pressing F during an enemy attack. It will cause to deal a large amount of stamina damage to the attacker. During a brief window after a parry, the next attack on the same enemy will deal critical damage. So parrying really can help you in combat. I will replenish my mana now. Yup. And here we have another chest. And we have obtained an etched stone, which is an odd looking stone covered in strange markings. Looks like it's designed to fit into something, which could be helpful in our puzzles. Seems he's a bit angry. What you saw right here is a sprint attack, which can be done while sprinting. When you sprint and press the left or right mouse button, it triggers a sprint attack, which can be useful entering into combat. For example, like that. The buff that I've taken that increases damage. And this is our first puzzle here. So we have to rotate this piece so it can fit into this hole. It might take a while. Bear with me. There it is. A few healing items before a wide arena, which implies that the next battle is going to be a boss battle. Boss fights are far more formidable than any normal encounters. Be careful and wait for an opening before attack. Every boss fight has unique mechanics. You will need to learn how to handle those if you want to be victorious. And don't be afraid to use consumables. If you fall in battle during a boss fight, they will all be returned to you when you respawn. Good luck. This will be our first boss fight, one of many, which are part of this game.
Are you a callus? Wise a callus. I've come to...
What's all this ruckus? I've told you 1,000 times to keep it down.
Ilona is in danger. We have to help her.
Ilona told me of your coming.
She said a great calamity threatens the dream. I promised I would find the Guardians, unite them to defeat it, and save her.
Nature whispers to me. It tells me of the ebb and flow of the world. Yet, as of late, no easy task. Hold out your left arm, boy.
What is happening to me?
It is good to see you again, Alva.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I apologize for not recognizing you sooner. It's been how long since our last meet?
I believe it's been 247 years, 3 months, and 18 days, roughly.
My arm? My arm is talking. Why? How?
Stop shaking me around, boy. This shape is uncomfortable enough as it is.
This is so cool. Are you like a ghost or something?
I beg your pardon?
I am pleased to see you safe.
The hour is later than you think, Acalus. We are on the brink of destruction. I am to guide this boy to the Guardians.
Ilona told you to guide me?
Is that a problem, boy?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. I just thought your hand, you can't move.
Words are guidance for the soul, boy. Just listen to what I tell you and we'll be fine. Acalus, what must we do?
There is one final test. Face me. If you are unable to best me, then your journey ahead would end swiftly and fatally. Now come, don't hold back.
You want me to fight you? Mr. Guardian, sir, you need a cane to walk. I don't want to hurt you.
If you judge with only your eyes, then you already failed. Wisdom is forged by experience, boy. Let this be a lesson you will not soon forget.
Be careful, boy. Do not underestimate him or it'll be your head.
Behold, the fury of nature.
Yikes.
return to the earth.
He disappeared with the rules.
You will have to do better than that. Fight like your life depends on it. Because it does.
You're doing fine. Just keep it up. But don't let your guard down.
So as the festival progresses, he will start using different moves. Similar to how he now made his monkey fly. They made him drop rocks on me.
You are too slow. You are putting up quite a fight, Elva. I am impressed. But we are not through yet.
Focus just a little more.
And here it is.
That was quite a fight. You truly have fire within you, and the strength to prove it.
You survived. Who would have thought? Don't let it go to your head, though. You still have a long way to go.
Wise Acalis, I've passed your test. Will you help us now?
It will be my duty and my honor. I will see you both soon.
Acalis, you've got to be kidding me.
How else do you expect to traverse a dream, if not by sleep?
Huh. Why, I could get used to... I could get used to this.
So, after boss battles, you will be awarded an enchanting dream blossom, which increases permanently the user's power. You brought us back here. Why? You said you'd help me find the other guardians. Show some respect, boy. Ho ho, don't worry about it, old friend. This boy's soul burns with passion, a rare thing to behold. What happened to my real arm? My entire body feels different, actually. Unfortunately, I do not know. When I first saw you, you were very badly hurt. Your arm was missing. Elona transformed my shape into what you see now, to save you. You were a tree before? Acalis. Alvar was once a great and noble warrior. His world was destroyed, and Elona found his soul adrift in the abyss. She created this abode to give him a new life. She and I, we created the Tree of Life to serve as his body. Someone destroyed your world? Regrettably so, Acalis. You mean to ask me if what's happening now is the same thing what happened to my world? Indeed. The thought had crossed my mind as well. Unfortunately, the destruction that befell us happened in the blink of an eye. One moment everything was fine, then came a deep thundering sound, shaking the earth. The sky split open and a great darkness fell over all. After that, nothing. When I came to, Elona was carrying my soul back here. That is indeed regrettable. Alas, we must press on. Wah, now remember, only you can hear Alvar, so be mindful of this around others. What's the matter? Who is Ilona? What kind of silly question is that? Well, she saved me, I've seen her, but I don't know who or what she is. You talk about her as if she's all-powerful. Ilona, the All-Mother, is the creator of our world. She forged us guardians to help her shape this dream. She's a goddess, but she was so frail, she dissolved in my arms. What you saw was merely her earthly guise, a projection. Her true form is something even I have beheld. Ilona is a human, colossal winged gods that shape all worlds in existence. They only take on lesser visages to walk among their creations. Ever since the dawn of creation, the All-Mother only assumed her true form a handful of times. But if she's so powerful, what could possibly be threatening her? That question has my leaves on edge ever since you set foot into my chamber. And is the question which we must seek answers to. We need to hurry now. Time is of the essence. Where are we going? Look around you. This is the Garden of Creation. Ilona Sanctum. It is a nexus of magical energy, a place that connects everything, protected by the All-Mother's will. Every guardian is intrinsically linked to the garden with their soul. Their life is entwined with it. No matter the powers at play, if a guardian lives, it must be possible to find them from here. Then we know what we must do. I will remain here and keep watch over you. My powers serve as the... Yeah, thank you, Gramps. Boy. Oh. So we have received Avidal petals, which basically enable us to immediately return to the homestead, no matter the level or wherever we are. So constellations such as these that you will see now prevent you from going deeper into the garden. You need to find all the bosses in order to remove the barrier. But before that, we need to consume the enchanting dream blossom to power up.
So, you're a powerful warrior, huh?
Find that hard to believe, do you?
No, just, it's a shame I couldn't see you with your old body. It must suck to be stuck in someone else's arm.
My task is to guide you and keep you from lollygagging. Iolona's safety is the only thing that matters, you hear?
Scanning. With Alvar's help you can scan enemies. Lock onto the target and hold E until the scan is complete. Scanning will reveal a lot of different information about enemies, such as their strengths, weaknesses, combat tips, etc. So, like this. This is a combat dummy, so it doesn't have any information. But any other enemy will prove scanning will be very useful. Soshi's Tear. This is a Curious, which is a sort of let's say an attachment to our gear which grants us different abilities. So for example, this grants us either a 20, 30, or 40% chance to fire off a wind blast on each melee hit, causing either 10, 20, or 30 nature damage to all targets in a 2, 2.5, or 3 meter range.
Alvar, I still can't remember anything about my past. Will it be much longer before I remember?
Give it time, lad. Iolona said your memory will return eventually.
Did she know who I am?
All I know is that she had her reasons for not revealing more to you than she did. We need to trust her.
You're right.
And now... Okay, some plots. Sadly, these didn't have any consumables. And now we will go to our next level. Which is the Tower of Elements, and this is the first chapter canonically. So here we unlock crafting. So you use these ovens to craft items from ingredients you find in the world. So here I can craft, for example, what do I need? Let's say thin dragon scale. So on the right hand side I have, these are the requirements: bullweed and blazebone chitin. And I have enough material so I can craft it. Like this. And 4 spots. And here we have our first enemy, which we will scan. And it says it's a rebel warrior created as a prank for his students. No one loved these guys so much that he decided to make them a permanent resident of his tower. Students use them as study aid. And down here are tips for combat. They will never tire, but they tend to blow up once their power is exhausted. So their resistances are physical and light, and they don't have any weaknesses. They are pretty quick. So the game just showed us hints for the next puzzle we'll have to solve.
I gotta get used to this sleeping journey thing. Where are we?
This is the realm of Noman, the guardian of alchemy, a wise and gentle scholar. He will be able to help us.
Oh, this Nomon sounds incredible. I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Be careful. There's something about this place, these tremors, something dangerous. I can feel it in my reins.
Are all great warriors this afraid?
So this is a stone serpent. And their attacks are hard to avoid but easy to parry. Jump attacks will leave you in a lot of pain. Stone serpents are the key watchers, so they are naturally difficult to pass by. And they have a weakness to nature.
You little.
Relax. If no one is as you say, we don't have a thing to worry about.
Just be on your guard.
as we'll see forward, the upcoming parts of this level, there are certain doors with glowing spheres in them. And we need to place corresponding spheres in the cauldrons beside it. Like this. Now we have 2 serpents. Easier now.
What? But why would they attack us?
I don't know. Now focus.
We have another chest here. Let's see what it gives us. And it's our new melee weapon, which are the sister blades, and their perks are the following. So on hit, they spawn zones around the wielder which increase physical defense, and on the combo finish they slightly increase either fire or ice damage. We will equip them now. And proceed further on. Here we have another puzzle, which you will see soon the way how it goes. These lasers into the crystals activate and the platforms rotate. So then our this this. Let's try this maybe. Fell into the water. another serpent. These are the zones that spawn around the player. Decrease our defense. I will probably need the claw, so I'll carry it with me. Yep.
This place looks abandoned.
Odd. We need to hurry lest we wake up something worse than a flimsy guardian.
I have another checkpoint here. There was a flame coming our way. Oh, they hit us. We have a portal to another place here, but we don't need to see that now. Not main boss, let's say mini boss. Pilot. And let's scan him to learn some infos. Open for an attack. Try to avoid getting burned by the laser. Stone Shell will protect him from basic attacks. And his weaknesses are nature and resistances are physical and fire. Okay. fire attacks are really annoying, but actually it's a good thing since it challenges the player in another way to approach the fight. Not the classic way, just go behind the boss and try to get as much damage as possible. So these are the areas. That's the strongest attack. You need to always make that. So the way forward is now unlocked. Since I don't have any more of those throwables, I can replace it with scarlet beans, yeah. Assign. And maybe this as well. Save here so we can replenish our stats.
Is it just me, or are the tremors getting stronger?
Either that or we're getting closer to the source. Let's just hope we find Nomon before this place collapses.
I take the collapse if it means we don't have to climb any more stairs.
Either these two doors. Let's try this one. We'll need this globule further on. Here we need the Let's focus on this one. So, it goes here. Place it here. Yep. We have a treasure chest here. Okay. Essence of Spirit, Rest by Mucus, and Ethereal Grab. And we have an enemy. Who would have thought? Okay. He is feisty. So, yes. There you go. And we'll need the yellow one. Or just collected some gold wheat to have nothing special. So, this we could also unlock this one. The white one. So the white one will need this. And also, as you see, enchanting dream blossoms, you will mainly get them from boss encounters, or if you go the extra mile and solve an additional puzzle to unlock, for example, chests like these. And we need the red one. And the red one is located. Okay, so this. Then grab this one. Then go back. And I grab again. Grab the gray one.
Zovem zemlju i vazduh, vatru i vodu, da se sliju u jednoj otvoreni put i da ono što je u dvoje sada bude ujedno. Vrata otvorite se. Zovem zemlju i
Is that
vazduh,
Nomon?
vatru i vodu, da se
Yes,
sliju
he's the
u
source
jednoj
of the
otvoreni
trumpets.
put, da ono što je u dvoje sada bude ujedno. Vrata otvorite se.
Damn you all! Traitors! I teach them everything they know, and this is how they repay me? But Master...
Didn't you tell me he was a wise and gentle guardian?
This is not the Nomon I know.
Short-sighted fools! The world already is in danger.
What kind of madness has taken Nomon? His students were like his children. They would never betray him. What happened here?
Why couldn't they just see? The power behind this portal would be used for good. We could have fulfilled the prophecy. We could have saved the All-Mother. Now she'll never return, and the dream will be lost. If only I could open it alone.
All the best, wise Nomon.
Who's there? Are you real?
Last time I...
Important! Try to keep up and pronounce each word properly.
Nomon, I'm here on behalf of Bygone... No, I won't help you. Can't you see that this is... wrong?
Now you're going to die!
And this is our second boss fight. Always get it. So his weaknesses are physical, so we should always get in close and personal with him. No ranged attacks. No one will periodically add more potions to his head, but the excitement begins once the mixture is complete. Susceptible to physical damage, no one uses his extra hands to do dirty work for him. That's a hard dodge attack.
You will pay for what you've done! Had enough yet? You have doomed us all! I will never fulfill the prophecy now because of you!
All you were doing was bringing about more destruction.
You idiot! Too blind to see. Just like my pathetic students. I will crush your
Okay, here's our
bones!
laser show. Great.
Die already!
Okay.
My power is limitless!
And that's our second boss battle completed.
You have ruined me. You ruined this dream. It's all over now. You ignorant brat! I could have saved this dream with the portal. Everything is lost now.
More than you know.
Noman, sir, please, listen. I'm here because of Ilona. To unite the Guardians. The dream needs your help.
You fool! The prophecy is clear. He who unites what could not be united shall banish the nightmare and bring forth a peaceful dream. Can't you see? I was the one. I had to open it. I had to save everyone. Now everything is lost.
Look out!
Let go of me!
There's no time! We need to get out of here!
Another enchanting dream blossom. But first we have to see this conversation through. What did you do? Where are we? I'm going to kill you, little piece of... no, Mon, it's good to see you safe. I was worried there for a moment. Just what in the All-Mother's name is going on here? Achilles, did you have something to do with this? Calm down, old friend. I'm afraid you've made a mistake. If it weren't for Wa here, you'd have probably destroyed yourself by now, maybe even the entire dream. You owe him your life. The buffoon here, he sabotaged my spell, ruined the prophecy. Ilona has abandoned the dream, Achilles. I don't know what happened to her, but I had to finish the ritual. It was our last chance. I was the one. The voices told of prophecy. I'm sorry to tell you that this prophecy of yours has blinded you to the truth. Yes, Ilona is gone, but she has put her faith in the young man you just tried to kill. Impossible. I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen, stubborn geezer. Filthy breath, stunted oaf, scrawny whippersnapper, pothead. I think that's quite enough. Norman, are you suggesting that Ilona of yours ruined your mind completely? I will not be lectured by you, Achilles. I had everything under control, and it all fell apart because of this idiot of yours. But fine, whatever. I'm prepared to offer you my help. But know this, I'm doing this only because it was the All-Mother's wish. Fine by me. Then it's settled. Well, talk to no one if you need anything related to alchemy and potions. On that note, we have 2 blossoms that we can use. And with Achilles I can conjure items, for example curiouses, potions and other consumables or crafting items. And with Nomon I can upgrade potions, so I can upgrade the efficacy of how much they restore either health or mana respectively. So I'll upgrade the potions now. So instead of 125, it now heals by 140. And to mention dream essence, so this here is the main currency in the game, which you use to either buy or upgrade stuff, apart from dream shards, which the players can earn further on in the game. So now we will go to our 3rd level now, which will complete the demo. Then it is located here. But I have to first deal with these. So this is Phil. Phil knows that the proper use of your shield is important because it mitigates damage and keeps you alive. Phil is smart, be like Phil. So The shield has to go down first. You need to keep your distance when you see them use powerful attacks, and they are susceptible to fire, as it's listed down here in the weaknesses, and they are strong against physical and light. We have another book. So this is Maceman Gus. Similar to Phil, but he has a different weapon, and with that different set of attacks and behavior. So once he starts smashing, he won't stop. That mace has a nasty tendency to inflict a long-lasting wound and will continue to bleed for, so it will proc bleeding damage. Also susceptible to fire. So he's slower than Phil, but his attacks are much stronger. As you see, he does much more damage, but he is easier to dodge against. And now we will go on to our next level. Which is the Grand Library.
Hello?
Wah, be quiet. We don't want to attract any unnecessary attention.
No shouting in the library. Psst.
Oh, sorry. I thought this place was abandoned.
Abandoned? Can't you feel it teeming with life?
My name is Va. I'm here because I need help saving Ilona.
Oh, really? Well, I've read about every single event that has happened and will happen. Twice. Yet I missed the one where the All-Mother sends a nobody to tell me she's in danger and needs help.
She did. Here, look, my arm can tell you everything. Come on, tell him, Alvar.
Do your other limbs also have names? Go ahead, Mr. Arm. Tell me everything you know. Maybe afterward, your leg would like to sing an opera.
How can I prove to you that I'm not lying?
The same way a fish can prove it's a bird. This one is crazier than I am.
Hey, I'm not crazy. Ah.
It's the most peculiar thing. I can't
Very
seem to
nice.
find you in any of my books.
That's Libra, the guardian of lore.
What? Why would I be in a book?
Because everyone and everything is in my books. Ilona, me, and the devouring oblivion.
The Devouring Oblivion? What's that?
No. The right question is, what is the devouring oblivion?
But didn't I... What?
Exactly.
I think he went insane.
That's enough chit-chat. Time to get started. Let's start with the basics. Your height will do for starters.
This is crazy. You're crazy.
And he's gone. Libra is a... You'll see, he is a
Oh my,
peculiar
you're a
fellow.
tall one.
And now we are unlocking our second ranged weapon, more precisely spellcasting ability, which are Magus hands, and which are used to cast spells and magic. Upgrading the Magus hands allows you to slot in different spells. Inspect the spellbook in the garden to modify your spell loadout. Keep an eye out for additional spells throughout the world. Just like other ranged weapons, spells are used by pressing left shift. Holding the button down will allow you to aim the spell. These are Magus hands. And let's equip them now. And it comes with the default fire spell, and the player can buy and upgrade additional spells in the garden by the table. But before that, we'll save this checkpoint. Just a second. Just a quick break. And we're back. We had some technical difficulties that we had to straighten out, but it should be all okay now. Let's push this lever down, and it leads us to another level, which we will not explore now in this level. But the player is able to go through that portal and access a completely different part of the game. Then we have another enemy, which is Blunderbuss Larry, and he is a ranged enemy. The best way to defeating him is to trying to get close to him as soon as possible. The knockback force from his bullet is so powerful that it sends him flying backward, so we should look out for that. And he's weak to fire and strong against light. option going left or right. Let's go left. Before that.
We will get there. Trial and error.
No, wait! Come back here!
Oh my. It's been ages since I've had this much fun.
Drop it, boy. He's gone. We will find him. Let's search the library. I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, he's gonna drive me insane.
Since they are weak to fire, you see the green arrows, which indicate. Do not get lost in the library, since it's kinda laid out as a maze. You can just remember the red and green doors and just follow the carpets and navigate your way back using them.
Hello again, Enigma. Now, time for my favorite test. Combat prowess. See, Enigma, books are uniquely portable magic. There is no friend as loyal as a book.
Why are you doing this?
Don't you see? You are a herald of oblivion. I need to understand you. If I do, I might be able to stop it. Crazy, isn't it?
The only thing crazy here is you. Take your books, read about what Ilona did for me.
It took you longer than I thought to suggest that one, little Enigma.
Well, why don't you do it then?
The pages of our dreams book went blank, little Enigma. Just like that. Everything after the day Ilona left us. Not a word. Only empty pages. It's enough to drive one mad.
The pages went blank. What does that even mean?
It means our end is imminent. Unless I stop it.
You don't know that.
That trial is done. So we have to solve a tile puzzle, elements test, and game of Earth. Okay. Yeah, kick past this one.
Ah, just in time. Little Enigma. Now let's see how you react to the elements.
Enough already.
I wonder if this proves fatal. Will the oblivion disappear with you?
What? No. Let's not do that. Anything but that.
Here's economy. And gone just like that.
You're more resilient than I thought, my Enigma. Very well. Let me quickly set up the other tests.
Fine. If you won't believe me, then run your stupid test until you see I'm not lying.
Keep your cool, boy. We need to find a way to reason with him.
Reason with them? Have you been listening? We'd have a better chance of talking sense to the weather.
Don't get short.
always break pots. Any pots you see. It seems that we have a puzzle. Greetings, Mr. Enigma. Not you too. Va is my name. My deepest apologies, Mr. Va, sir. Master Libera ordered me to administer a test of skill. Would you be so kind and join me in a small game? And if I say no? Oh my, Master Libera told me you might ask about your options. He told me, and I do apologize in advance, Mr. Wasser, for the language. If the dimwit refuses, tell him that he'll never find his way out of these halls again. Ha 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 ha. Ugh, fine. What do I have to do? Do you need instructions for the challenge? Yes. The objective of the game is to turn on all the switches on the ground. Stepping on a switch will toggle the switch itself and every switch adjacent to it. So, if I step on this one, it will turn on these two. This. 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 Yeah. That should be it. Congratulations. You may now proceed to the next challenge. Okay. Just have to win a game of her. I have to find it first. So probably have to go all the way back.
I've read it countless times. Innumerable worlds. All meet the same end. They live their lives when suddenly one day they're snuffed out. Their stories end. Tragic, unfulfilled. A speck of memory erased from eternity.
Well, what does this have to do with me? All those worlds...
We're consumed by the oblivion. I know it. I've read it.
Well, if your book tells you everything, why don't you read what they say about this devouring oblivion thing of yours?
But not a single word of a single page tells me what the oblivion is. Only what it does. Can you imagine being driven mad by the unknowing of it all? The oblivion, you see, is immensely powerful. Enough to conceal its nature from me. Do you know what else conceals its nature from me?
What?
You!
Me? What do I have to do with any of this?
That's what we must find out. You are an enigma, something unwritten. You are from the outside, just like the void.
I'm nothing like the void. I don't want to destroy the world.
The oblivion, unexplained. You, unmentioned. If you spoke truly, there'd be something, anything, written about you in my internal archives.
How can you be so sure?
Because my every page trembles at the thought of the unknown. It's not about what you are, or think you are. It's about what you represent. The unwritten, the silence that lingers after the back cover is laid to rest.
But I'm trying to help. You're a guardian, you crazy candle. Surely you can see that.
After their little chit-chat, we can now proceed to the final challenge. We have the replays. These books can be tough when they gang up on you. Should be careful about them. And this is interesting. You might have seen this tab before, pets, but you can find companions that follow you around. For example, like Gunt, the walking encyclopedia. Despite having no visible face, Gunt's happiness at seeing people read is almost palpable. So I'll demonstrate what it does. It just spawns a little companion beside you that follows you. They don't aid in combat or anything, but it's just it adds a cuteness factor to the gameplay, so to say. So yeah, you have different pets that you find throughout the different levels. And yeah. And this is our final challenge. Mr. Wasser, a pleasure as always. You again, when did you... It's best you do not dwell on it. It will hurt your brain. Ugh, you are here to give me another stupid test, aren't you? Very observant, kind sir, bravo. A test of wit, to be exact. Master Libra was adamant you participate, oh yes. Fine, let's get it over with. Do you need instructions for the challenge? Sure. The objective of the game is for a player to move all their pieces along the course and off the board before their opponent. A piece is safe while on one of the player's own squares, but when it is on one of the squares in the middle, the opponent may capture it by landing on the same space, sending the piece back to the beginning. Players alternate rolling the dice to determine how many fields they have. If a game piece lands on a rosette, throw the dice again. Any game piece can be moved on the next roll. The rosette in the middle of center row is safe from capture. In order to remove a piece from the board, the player must roll exactly the number of spaces remaining until the end of the course plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to roll the dice now. And I got a 2. So with these pyramid-shaped dices, when the white tip is on the upper point, that means that you rolled 1. So I'll select 1, and then the opponent will now roll. He also played a 2. I can play a 4 now, which lands me on a rosette, and I can roll again. I rolled again 1. Let's get this one out of the way. So I have all my pieces up. I rolled a 0. That's rare, but it happens. I rolled a 4. Which again makes me land on the rosette. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do this and eat their piece. I rolled a 3 now. Again on the rosette. So a 3 lands me here. This is perfect since I can do this again. But I'm at risk now with getting... Okay. 1. Can't do that. 2, 3. Let's play it safe. further. So we need to go back to the checkpoint. And Gant is following us all the way. There he is. Oh, Mr. Bot, there you are. Just tell me what the next test is. Oh no, sir, you misunderstand. I'm here to give you this. Decrepit tome. Grants access to Libra's inner sanctum. What's this? It smells funky. Master Libra awaits you in the inner sanctum of the library. This tome will allow you to pass passage through the gate. I must say I envy you, sir. To visit the inner sanctum is quite a privilege. Oh, thanks, I guess. How would I find this gate? Ah, it's quite simple. If you will indulge me, I shall explain it in the form of a wordplay. To reach the inner sanctum, start at the beginning and follow the bloody bricked road. Oh. What? It's where the red colored carpets lead, sir. My apologies. But why didn't you say so? My deepest apologies, sir. I shall refrain from any future attempts at humor. You know, I don't understand half of what you're saying, but you seem really nice. Thanks for everything. Thank you, sir. So, yeah. So this is the beginning. Okay, so this is not the beginning. So, is it the portal? Which should be... Okay, so yeah. Here. So yes, we'll go here. That's barricaded there. So then left. Should go straight there. Okay, they are a bit annoying.
Show yourself, you cowardly lantern!
Lantern? Oh, that's a good one. Are you ready for the final test, my dim-witted friend? Of course you're not. No one is prepared to draw their final breath. But you know, to die would be an awfully big adventure.
I don't plan on dying today.
Then let's see what you're made of.
He will try to fly away, so do your best to keep up with him. Once he feels threatened, he will bring his imaginary friends into the fight. Libra is a great spellcaster, so the magic resistance is crucial here. Okay, so I should probably... I can. Okay. His weaknesses are darkness. So do I have anything that applies darkness? Yeah, it doesn't look so. But I can. Since his spells are always some type of either light or, I mean, ice, fire, nature. You can consume, for example.
How long do we have to do this until you realize I'm telling the truth?
There is only one truth. The truth of the last man standing becomes the true truth. Crazy how that works, isn't it?
Dodged it.
I must admit you are winning me over. I'm almost inclined to believe you with all that passion in your blows. But first, time for a bedtime story. The witch was skillful enough to bake a pie, sprinkled with tears that children cry.
I have a mini boss that big deal of big to deal with now. So Gretchen is deadly up close and even worse from a distance, so try and bait her attacks. The green sludge is a natural life extinguisher. Okay.
Well, better youngsters than I. Goodbye, Mr. Waugh, sir.
No more tests, Libra. It's over. Stop this madness.
Over? Over? Nothing is over, you hear me? If the dream is to be destroyed, so be it. I will not go quiet.
We're wasting time while Ilona is out there and needs our help.
Liar. The old mother could have asked any of us Guardians for help, but she asked you. How convenient.
She had no choice. There was no time.
What if they're gone? What a fragile mind.
Okay then. We go again. From the beginning.
How long do we have to do this until you realize I'm telling the truth?
There is only one truth. The truth of the last man standing becomes the true truth. Crazy how that works, isn't it? I must admit you are winning me over. I'm almost inclined to believe you with all that passion in your blows. But first, time for a bedtime snack. Here is a fine one. A fairy tale, in fact. Once upon a
Okay, so
time,
what
there
are
were
those?
3 little piggies who banded together. And
So Elmer, Lily, and Jigs, the 3 little pigs. I should avoid getting trampled by a stampede of pork. The pig will get knocked out if he runs into a wall. Highly dangerous, resistant to physical attacks, lacks the magical affinity.
made a wolf regret he wasn't born a vegetarian.
He is a tough.
That was certainly unexpected. I've underestimated you a second time. Will not do so again.
Oh, what's wrong, Libra? Is that doubt I hear in your voice? We're wasting time while Ilona is out there and needs our help.
Liar. The old mother could have asked any of us guardians for help, but she asked you. How convenient.
She had no choice. There was no time.
But what if they're gone? What if I'm the last one left? What if we're here to finish the job?
That's insane. Just come to the garden. Akalis will explain everything.
Enough lies. Spoiler warning. You die at the end. Raise your words, not voice. It's the rain that grows flowers, not thunder. What is dark within me? Behold the power of the mind.
There it is.
Alas, my story has come to its end, and I haven't even thought of a good ending. So the harbinger of evil struck
You
down
maniac.
the last guardian.
You
the
could have
end.
killed me.
Now
I'm
do
here to ask
get
for your
ready.
help.
It's
Calm
terrible
yourself.
When an ending drags
I'll
on
try
and
once
on.
more to help him remember.
That arm. Can it be? Impossible. And yet, that pattern, that light, it's unmistakable. The arm was forged from the tree of life.
Okay, what kind of trick are you trying to pull now?
Don't you know the story? But you must. A mighty warrior whose soul was adrift in the cosmos, only to be reborn as the tree of life by the All-Mother. You carry that very soul with you? But that must mean you're not a harbinger of void, after all. Why didn't you say so right away?
Seriously? It's literally the first thing I said.
The great warrior is with you. This must mean
Oh,
something's
I should
happened to
take every one of
Ilona.
your books and shove them
But
where
if
the
he's
sun
here,
don't shine, so every time you go to the
Then
bathroom,
there's surely
your
a
bowel
way
movements
to
get a
save
pulse.
her. Else why would he be in that form? Fa, we must save Ilona. There is no time to lose.
You have got to be kidding me.
You can hear the warrior speak, yes? I presume Acalis gave you the gift of hearing.
Tell him to back off or I'll punch him so hard he'll spin and become sane again.
Alvar says,
No spoilers. I will read it once the story of the dream continues. Let's go now. Time is of the essence.
As you can tell, for a librarian, he is fairly dense. But it's okay, he's on our side now. And now this here will conclude our demo playthrough, where we went through the first 3 levels and their 3 bosses and covered the basic mechanics and story pieces. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to wishlist Bygone Dreams on Steam and play the free demo, which is now live on Steam as well. The game releases in February of next year, so keep an eye out on your wish lists. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, compliments, issues, feel free to tell us about them. We listen to every input sent. And yeah, until next time, I'm David from the Bygone Dreams team. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed that, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.